This is Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishi K.
Wednesday edition of Talking Finance with Saurabh Mittal. He has a wise head on his shoulders and he says it like it is. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, Hrishi.
A series on retirement. Day one was a retirement crisis in India, which is, palpable that you talked about. Yesterday you talked about doctors and how, they don't make money for a long, long time because, they go through their MBBS and their MD, and finally when they do make it, sometimes it's too late in the day. Today, let's talk about those people who live beyond their means. Often you don't have money left for your retired life because during your working life, you've just stretched your means.
That's true. And there are some people who, while they're spending money, there's a huge guilt in them whether they're spending the right amount of money or not. So how do you really determine whether you're spending beyond your means or not? That is what we're trying to address. So we are living in this era of instant gratification. If we want something, it can be purchased right at our fingertips and delivered at our home. Look at the various apps like Zomato and Swiggy, for instance. We are spending a lot more on outside food these days than ever before. Amazon and Flipkart has added a lot of things which are not even using. But why do we spend this? Because some offer was going on, and this big billion day saga is prime example where unnecessary things are bought.
And lots of these expensive things are bought on EMIs, aren't they? Easy EMI schemes.
That's true. So the latest phones, these costly phones are bought on EMI. Even when you're buying a vehicle, whether it is a car or a motorcycle, that too is bought because there is obviously a need for transportation. And then obviously the people do buy their homes. Home loans are paid over a period of next 20-25 years, and which are again bought on a loan. So now with such a lifestyle, a person is afraid to lose the job as there is not enough savings that can even last for 6 months because the EMI meter is on. And then there are weekend parties which are a must too. Expense for that can be arranged either on a credit card or at the end of the day borrow from friends and family. It doesn't cost much for a weekend party, but over the month it becomes an expense to really think about. So if you leave your job today and can't survive for the next 6 months without borrowing from friends and family, then it is definitely a sign that you are living beyond your means.
Well, at least you've given us a meter with which to gauge if you're living beyond our means. What's your recommendation under the given circumstances, Saurabh?
So, like I've always been saying, that spending money is not bad, but it has to be a smart spending. Haphazard spending causes a lot of trouble in the long run. It's important to learn some basics on personal finance, and we are going to talk tomorrow about some spending tips that will really work for you.
Nice. Before you go, a quote for the day, please.
It's a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. He said, "Money often costs too much."
Nice. Saurabh, just your coordinates in case we want to invest and find out more about finance.
So you can put a mail to me. My email address is saurabh@cwa.co.in. Also, I'm available on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Saurabh S. Mittal.
See you tomorrow.
See you.